In there too. So good. Look in there. JP garu. A little bit. Welcome to Eating What Is Given, the channel dedicated to searching every corner of Korea to find the best food experiences you can find. Please subscribe to learn along with us as we search for a deeper understanding of how food and culture can connect us with people. It's the edge of spring, and colorful signs of the changing season can be found all over Korea. The first to signal are the bright yellow sansuyu flowers and the pinkish white plum blossoms, both of which famously bloom on the southern side of Jirisan mountain. But for me, the flowers are just an excuse to explore some amazing Jellonanmdo food. On our way to see the flowers, we decided to have lunch at Guyre's famous Sugurae-gukbap. Gukbap is an essential Korean food. It literally means soup with rice. Now in Daejeon, Sogukbap is king, while the southern regions prefer Gukbap. But I have never heard of Sugurae before. Sugurae-gukbap. We're in Guyre Oyeojang, near the Guyre Oyeojang. Sugurae is basically the fat pad between the cow's skin and the cow's meat. And they make some soup with it. I'm assuming it's gonna be really chewy. It smells really good. I'm gonna try it just plain first. Oh my gosh, this is really nice. This is nice soup, guys. It tastes a lot like yukgaejang, like a beefy, spicy, beefy gukbap. Sugurae-gukbap is a hangover-curing, spicy, beefy soup with chunks of sugurae and sonji, along with a mixture of kongnamu and pa. This restaurant serves it with another spice famous in Guyre and the surrounding countryside. Okay, but since we're in Guyre, of course, the famous spice here is JP garu. This is what's gonna make this special. Oh my god, it smells so good. Look in there. JP garu. Now JP is a cousin to the Szechuan pepper, but the leaves have a brighter citrus flavor. Think of a lemony, peppery, tongue-numbing spice that is surprisingly bright and refreshing. I can't get enough of this stuff. Usually, this spice is added to seafood dishes such as chuotang or mulhue. This is the first time I've seen it in a savory beef dish. Okay, I'm gonna try it now. I added some JP. Courtney, this is amazing. This is so good. It's a little bit lemony and citrusy, but it's still like uniquely Korean. It's like if you took Korean food and added, I don't know, something really special. All right, I'm gonna try the Sugurae, which is something I've never had before. This is my first time trying it. I think it's gonna be really chewy. Oh man. Actually, I'm surprised the taste is like pure beef fat. It's really, really good. Wow. Kimchi's amazing too. All the other regions of Korea, they don't have this brightness to it. I don't know how to describe it other than it's bright, citrusy, almost tropical kind of taste. Everywhere else in Korea is really into like the deep and rich flavors. So, gukbap is like my favorite lunch in Korea. It's just simple. It's a bowl of soup with a side of rice. Man, the JP just transforms this whole dish. That like skin of the beef, which I've never thought about eating before. I've seen it. Like the white stuff, you know when they skin cows, the white stuff, that's what this is. It has a very beefy taste, and it's pretty delicious, I have to say. But also hiding down here in this soup is a little sonji. So sonji is actually blood cake, beef blood cake, which is going to be nice and rich and a little sweet. Man, even that, the JP clings to that. It makes this better. Just a little piece of beef in there. Oh my god, this is so awesome. It reminds me a lot of doganitang, or like a spicy version of, you know, that beef tendon stew we got in Taiwan? Oh my god. This soup is awesome. Korean soups, they just never let me down. They're always good. I can't imagine with some soju. They also do surguk. I'm not sure what the difference is. But surguk would be drinking soup you're supposed to drink with. Man, I'm dead serious. Like, if you were to ask me a dish that I think should be more popular in Korea, this exact bowl needs to be more popular. Because if this was understood as a version of Korean food, the whole world would look at Korean food differently. Not that they need to. This is just another world of taste. It's so good. This is amazing. I'm so shocked. I actually didn't think I would like it that much because whenever I look at the fat pad on a cow, that's the last thing I want to eat. This is so good. If I lived in Guyre, I would come here every week. This would be a weekly bowl of soup for me. This is like Jellonanmdo for Guyre. I would be here all the time. Oh my god. I just want to show everybody this bowl of soup. I want to be like, check out, my mind is like, I want to be like, check out what they do in Korea. Like, check out what they make. This is amazing. I think that this soup has been boiling for at least a day. It's been boiling a long time. So we came here, this is the Guyre 5-day market, but I have a feeling that if the market is going on, there's going to be a line out the door here. Before you come here, you should check because they're actually closed the day after the market. And I think it's probably because they're so busy that they take a break the day after the market. I was honestly a little bit nervous coming in here because I didn't think I would love it as much as I do. You gotta take risks, you know? It doesn't sound very appetizing, Sugurae. I thought it would taste like sheepy or farmy. Wow. 110%, I will be coming back here again. This is going to be a bowl of soup that I'm going to talk about for a long time. With our bellies full, Courtney and I drove down to Hadong to see the beautiful Maewa flowers. It felt so relaxing and hopeful to see the first signs of the changing seasons and color coming back to the land. Just went and had an amazing lunch at Guyre, and now we are at the very edge, the very beginning of spring. The plum blossoms are blooming now. It's so beautiful here. It feels so good that winter's finally ending. got 매실 ice cream. So good. It tastes like real 매실, like not like syrup or something. You can see chunks of the 매실 in there. It's so good. It's such a beautiful day. We came to the 매실 village and we got a little 매실 tree, 매실 나무. We're gonna have this bad boy on our oktapang